What are you feeling angst about? What is the thing that you're feeling a pull toward? Maybe it's what comes up when you daydream, when you're doing something else, or laying in bed at night. It's the idea that makes your heart flutter for just a second before your grown-up voice tells it to shut up because you have more important things to do. You have responsibilities, and that wouldn't be responsible. More pressing things that you need to get done. Welcome to The Next Simple Step. I'm Paul Goldsmith. And today I want to give you permission to get curious about that pull. Permission for just a minute to do what my friend Luke Lefevre calls holy work. He reminded us in a previous episode that you and me and all of us are creators, not just consumers, but creators. And so it's important to take time to slow down and breathe. As the saying goes, catch your breath and then get to work. Follow that pull to wherever it leads you. If you missed the episode with Luke, I'd encourage you to check it out. You can scroll down or link to it in the show notes. But seriously, what are you being pulled toward? Life would certainly be a lot easier if it came with a complete set of instructions from birth until death. And I actually think it does, but we only get to see one page at a time. It's like those Lego sets that you buy, the complete set, and each page builds upon the last. But here's the catch. You can't skip ahead. You have to take it one page or step at a time. The good news is you have agency. You can choose how fast or slow you go. Maybe you're at a point in your life where you feel stuck because you've been successful at the wrong thing. But here's the thing. I don't think it's the wrong thing at all. The instructions you followed up to this point has led to where you're at, but you can choose a new direction. You can choose to follow the instructions that are for just this moment, in this time and place. Maybe other people look at you and they're impressed, but you know there's something else you're supposed to do. Everyone gets their own unique set of instructions, and other people want you to follow their instructions to be and do what they're called to be and do. Unfortunately, this won't help them, and it'll only frustrate you. You are a mirror to other people. They like you better when you reflect themselves back to them. Think about it. When a kid emulates you, maybe it's your own kid or a relative, it feels awesome, unless it's a bad habit that they're copying, and then it's a little embarrassing and really frustrating. Your reaction is not about the kid, it's about you. You like when others reflect you back to you, but life would be horrible if everyone were the same. Think about it. Same talents, same strengths, same weaknesses. Life is so much richer and better when everyone is uniquely themselves, and you're no exception. When you are the best version of yourself and no one else, it feels amazing. You know you're doing what you ought to do. Don Miguel Ruiz illustrates the struggle that we all go through in his book, The Four Agreements. He writes, "Can you see the beginning of all the suffering and drama in your life? You need a mirror in the world to see yourself, but there isn't a clear mirror to tell you what you are. So you agree with the image others create for you, but you are not that image. Of course, you modify the image and you change it all the time, but where's the real you? It gets lost because there isn't a good mirror to reflect what you really are. After years and years of trying to please other people's image of what you should be, after attempting different kinds of rebellion and trying to find who you really are, you finally give up and accept other people's images of what you are. But there is something inside of you that longs to be free. It is always telling you, this is not who I really am. This is not what I really want. You are not free to be who you really are because you're trapped by images of what you think you should be. Your whole point of view of your whole reality is based on what you believe you are. But what you believe about yourself is just a concept. It's knowledge, but knowledge does not mean that it is true. Knowledge only means it is what I know." End quote. What do you know about yourself? What do you really want? What are you being pulled for? Only you can answer that. Take some time. You owe it to yourself to write down your vision, your dream. You still have breath in your lungs. There's still time. You don't have to show it to anyone else. It's not for them. But if nothing changes, nothing changes. Everyone is working from their own set of instructions, and so it will disappoint some people when you don't follow theirs, whatever they want you to do. But that's not about you. That's about them. Let it go. I believe some people, some opportunities and jobs are here for a season, but they weren't meant for you for a lifetime. And that's okay. It doesn't diminish their importance. If you feel like you've been successful at the wrong thing, or you feel there's a pull to something new, celebrate that. Get curious and write down where you think this might lead. Learn the turn by turn. You don't get to jump ahead and know every single step along the way. But what you can do is take one simple step at a time. And today, that's what I'd encourage you to do. Write out your vision, and then what is the next step forward to explore where that might take you? How can you use all the lessons and experiences and disappointments and frustrations and skills you've acquired along the way and explore something new? It's not going to be easy. It's a little scary, but freedom is on the other side of the fear. That's where the adventure of life is. Let's go. If you'd like some encouragement or help in figuring out what your next steps are, you can reach out. I'm Paul J. Goldsmith on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for listening to the Next Simple Step podcast. And if this was helpful to you, I'd appreciate if you'd share it with others. I'll talk to you next time.